now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Welcome to Royale Urban Media. It's your girl Cortez and your boy
Chris. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 34. Today's topic is on quarantining.
Today's topic is actually specially requested by a friend of mine. Her name is Patricia. Unfortunately, Patricia just came down with COVID-19.
Sorry to hear that, Patricia.
I know, I said the same thing. I actually just recently found out a few of my friends have COVID-19. People I didn't went to.
Have you been
middle school,
closely interacting with them?
No. Just my normal daily text. Hey, how you been? How you doing? Whatever. And the response is, yeah, I got it. And it's a really eerie silence, this crazy, you don't even want, where did the conversation go from here? Because obviously you feel bad for your friend. But it's almost like you kind of, what can I do? I can't go see you. I can't go bring you nothing. I mean, I can.
You can.
But I
gotta drop it off at the door.
But so the quarantine piece of it, right? When you quarantining, even me going to your door, I really shouldn't be touching your apartment door. I shouldn't be going anywhere near there. You know what I'm saying? You really in a hazard zone. You're at a serious risk. And don't get me wrong, you got a risk everywhere. You're supposed to be using your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, whatever the case may be. But when you know that you walking into the hazard zone, I don't even know. So my response was kind of crazy. I was just yo, I'm so sorry. What happened? How'd you find out? And she told me, and I was just honestly, it was partially her fault because obviously she shouldn't have been around in close proximity with anybody. But at the same time, the person who gave it to her kind of knew that she could be potentially a positive case and was kind of willy-nilly about it. Yo, we hanging out. So
the person knew prior to them.
They knew they'd been in contact with somebody, but they didn't know that they had. They wasn't showing no symptoms and no signs or nothing like that. But they still say you should quarantine. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, they do. They say you're supposed to quarantine. Everybody should, for real. But if you've been in contact with anybody, you're really supposed to. But at the same time, I think a lot of people already feel like we quarantined and we don't got it, and it's creating that urge for everybody to get out anyway. But the question that Patricia asked me to ask everybody tonight, and please y'all, she is tuning in and she's going to be looking at the comments for this. So
and don't forget to call in 1-855-493-6499. We want to hear from you guys. You don't just have to comment. You don't just have to say something an hour or 2 or 3 days after you see the video, like, definitely engage now. You're more than welcome.
She asked, while you quarantining, so she has other people that live in her household with her.
Mm-hmm.
What are you supposed to do?
When other people are living with you?
Yes, but no. Like, she's like quarantined in her room. Okay. What else can she do? Like, she didn't watch everything on Netflix. She didn't, played all the games on her phone. Like, she's just bored as hell. She want to know, what can she do?
Tap in.
She's been quarantining since Sunday. Okay. So, I mean, I could not imagine, like, seriously having to be confined to just my room and the bathroom.
It's like a cell.
Yeah, that now you kind of know what inmates feel like, right?
Not really, to a certain extent.
I think that, and we was talking about this on the job, that most of us, where I work at, we're former correctional officers. Mm-hmm. And I think that we are used to being quarantined because we've been quarantined for over 20-something years. Mm-hmm. So when you quarantine like that, you know how to lock yourself in.
Right.
So to us, it's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to a person who never have done it, who never isolated themselves or been isolated, it looks so good.
Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Go ahead, interrupt.
For everybody that watched last episode, Mr. Wilbur decided to treat us today to some Southern blues. This is Cortez's. Here you go, Tease.
Thank you.
That's such a blessing.
And
thank you.
She got a piece of salmon.
And this piece is bigger than the last piece I received. Yams and mac and cheese.
Some macaroni and cheese and some greens.
And the collard greens, the collard greens are the bomb.
I'm so mad at Mr. Wilbur because he could have really just put an order in with this. But every time we ask him, do he want something to eat? He always said no.
No, because I'm not going to eat it.
And I'm about to not eat this either because I feel like I'm being rude in front
of
you.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm eating.
I'm good. and so my thing is that thank God for what's my place, my man, Southern Blues, Anthony. Yeah, I forgot Anthony last name, but we. Is
it Leonard?
It might be Anthony Leonard. You might be right.
Okay.
You might be right.
Okay.
I should know that, right?
No, we good. We got each other.
I did go to school with the young man.
Let me say this.
He's older than me, so
Patricia, when you tune in and if you're listening in, you can always eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just don't eat yourself.
You know what?
Put them pounds on, man.
Her taste is gone.
Right, it's gone. Right.
All right.
You know what?
Do you know
right?
what? Did she tell you the circumstance she in? Like, she don't taste nothing?
She said that she can't taste, she can't smell. She said her headache feel like a level 10 sinus infection.
So what did they give her? Did they tell her drink
some type of nasal stuff?
Thing?
A spray?
Yeah.
Did they tell her to take Gatorade?
They did not.
Because one of my buddies who had it, he had it. One of my buddies got it now, and he's on Facebook. I'm praying for my buddy Patrick Austin now. He's a musician of ours.
Let me ask her.
Yeah,
ask
her.
Just ask her to call in.
Yeah, see if you can get her to call in. That'd be wonderful. Because they told one of my other buddies he went home, and they told him he took some pills or something, whatever. But they told him to drink Gatorade. That's it. Just Gatorade.
But I was hearing about the tea. Well, not the tea, but
what tea?
boiled water with the citrus,
ginger?
like lemon, orange peels. What is it? It was ginger.
Mm-hmm.
And like really like inhaling it as well. Also, you getting a vaporizer. Like my mom, that's what she had did for my aunt. Like she took her like a vaporizer or whatever like that.
So what did your aunt do? She, of course, she made it through.
Oh yeah,
okay.
She was here. Remember Danielle?
That was her.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Did she talk about that?
Yeah.
She did.
That was her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it
so that's
seems
your
like
mother's sister.
In a way, yeah.
Okay, hallelujah.
It just seems like it affects everybody a little different. Those who do become positive with it affects them a little differently. Because when my friend had it, like I don't think her headaches was.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think what it boils down to, and I keep telling people, I think what it boils down to how healthy you are.
Okay.
Because if you're healthy And I think with most people that are dying from it, they had other conditions with them. You know, like it was serious conditions, and this thing just exacerbated that. It made it just go so, you know, it just instead of you living 5 years, they said no, you dying now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like a slowly
scary, man.
Like a slow death almost.
Yeah.
You know, like scary. Okay, like if a person died diabetes, most of the time you get diabetes, you stay on it for a long time, then you go on dialysis, then you still living on dialysis, and by that time after dialysis, most of the time people they done. Yeah. Because your blood can't keep on reproducing like that, and so with this thing, it's like it's just taking people out in months.
If
like,
that.
Yeah, if that. Like no, we're gonna make this thing faster.
People would survive in months with COVID.
Yeah.
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 Maybe weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
You can survive it, but the thing about it, now we got the vaccine coming on, which they're gonna use. They're gonna use it on the newer people, and someone probably already got it.
But you know what? That's probably one of the most dangerous things, is because part of the reason why vaccines take so long to approve is because they want to continue to test it and get those results and get that type of feedback. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm about to cuss.
Well, go ahead and let it out. This mixstation, baby. Go ahead and let it out.
I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, but like, you know, they be trying to test it, and make sure that the results that they're getting is consistent. You know, they want thousands and hundreds of thousands of cases of positive results before it gets FDA approval to say, okay, now you can start doing human trials. Now now that you got the positivity results from the human trials, now you can actually like roll this out. This is a real legal vaccine that we can start, you know, administering to people to vaccinate them, to prevent them from getting the COVID-19, like the real COVID-19 virus. But the thing about it is, when they don't have those thousands and hundreds of thousands of positive results, there's hundreds of thousands of opportunities or potential for you to get vaccinated, and the vaccine is not working the way it worked with those other people as it would with you. And that's where you got an issue. So like, anybody who's getting vaccinated prior to like the third and fourth trial of this vaccine is at a real serious risk. And that's why I think that it's extremely dangerous for them to not only just roll this vaccine out so quickly, but to think that they're going to be administering it. And I'm not talking about, you know, England or anything bad like that, but I'm just saying for the countries that is going to be rolling it out this quickly, it's dangerous. You know, you're really shooting a shot in the dark. Like we just hope it worked. You know what I mean? That's you playing with people's lives. Everybody that you forcing to get vaccinated, anybody in the medical field. I mean, no matter what obligation you have, like if you gonna be forced because of your occupation to have to get the COVID-19 vaccine, especially in the early stages, you at a serious risk.
I wanted to play this video that I came across earlier, and I know there's like Photoshop out there. I know people got the little audio apps where they can change certain things. I got that, but this was dated for September 16, 2020, and this is Biden. And then also I'll play, is it Dr. Sebi?
Sebi? I'm not sure.
Sebi?
What you talking about?
Was Sebi? I think it's Sebi. The doctor. But this is
Southern Blues.
Biden.
Sorry.
Let me see.
It's good though. Y'all should check it out.
All right, man.
Agencies. They indicate that the first group of people that should get when it is available are people.
Hold on. I'm gonna go back to it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, for those of you who are texting me right now, this is not the time, but I love you. I'll get back to you after the show, I promise. Okay.
They indicate that the first group of people that should get the vaccine, if and when it is available, are people at the greatest risk. And that includes everything from nursing homes to people with serious pre-existing conditions that would cause people to be in real trouble. A lot of those people happen to be black and brown. National Science Foundation.
And that's who y'all voted for. He's going to really push that immunization shot for COVID. And guess what? He just said it's going to be geared to who? Black and brown people. So if y'all don't know what's going on, this is who y'all voted for. Y'all wanted Trump out so bad just because the news said he's a racist and he's all of this, but he was...
For real.
But this, hold on. I haven't heard that. I remember hearing him say that, but the black and brown part, they didn't have that in there.
Really?
Really?
See, I told you. I know they got Photoshop. I know they got the little voice audio where they can, like, you know, tweak certain things. But I really just feel like I don't put nothing past the government. I'm sorry.
You know what's funny?
I don't. And I could be wrong, but I could be right, too.
We not that old. Let's not call anything, anything more than what it is. But for the 25 years that I've been on this earth, the 25 years that I've been an American, Donald Trump, just call a spade a spade. Donald Trump is the only president that I've heard more publicly be like straightforward about the racism, straightforward about the ignorance. This is the way I feel. To like just saying whatever and not really
beat around the bush about it.
Yeah, like it's kind of like one of them people. Like, I could respect a lot of stuff about people, especially like when you just honest about what you are. Like I know somebody personally who, I'm not gonna say he a bad person, right? But he'll tell you straight up, he will rob you. If he got an opportunity to catch you slipping, he will rob you.
Really? He put it like that?
Straight up. Like,
he like,
it's
you put
really
that thing
like that.
down. I'm gonna take that.
You put that down or pick it up.
He like, if I know that I could get that from you without you finding out that I'm the one who took it, I'm gonna take it.
That's scary. You know what? A friend
that's like my
clients.
clients.
He was my friend.
My clients was like that.
I never said he was my friend.
If they could take something from me without me knowing, they're gonna take it. They done done it too.
But that's crazy.
But like, so get with me though. It's not right? Right. But it's honest. It's straight
honest.
Up. You get what I'm saying?
Amen.
So you already know what you did.
I feel you on that one, brother.
You get what I'm saying?
In more ways than one.
And so it's kind of like it's a catch-22.
Love me enough. Yes.
Yo, it's funny. Listen though. Right. So
yeah, go ahead.
It's messed up because you would think that you don't want somebody like that around you, right?
Right.
But the scary thing is, you know what to expect from somebody like that. So it's kind of like, it's not the worst thing in the world to just know, all right, long as he around, keep your eyes on your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your eyes on your stuff.
Because it's kind of messed up, but like I said, it's like, it's a lot of worse things you can have. You can have somebody be right up in your face, smiling at you, joking, kikiing, playing like y'all cool, and they the one who really want to get you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's more scary? Like, seriously, what is more scary to y'all? Because I honestly kind of low-key would be like, you know what? At least I know, you know, he'll tell you right straight up. I don't want to say it so directly. He's not going to say, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to beat you up. But you kind of know that's not the game plan for him. The game plan is, I'm in the space, you in the space, whatever the case may be. If you leave something around that I need or that I want, and I catch you slipping on it, yo, best believe that's mine. All right, I got that.
I'm taking that right there.
I don't understand. Like
you obviously you got to watch the company you keep regardless. But what I'm saying is though, if right. You can't stop nobody from going anywhere specific. So if y'all just happen to be in the same place at the same time, what you gonna do? You gonna say, outside of just not going there no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you got a spot, think about this. If you got a spot that you like to hang out at, pool hall, for instance, and you like to play pool, he like to play pool, you gonna stop going to the pool hall? You gonna go to a different pool hall?
I'll go to a different pool hall.
He show up at that one, now what?
What would you do? You still go?
I mean, me personally, I'm not afraid of nothing or nobody. So like, I'm confident and comfortable enough in my own skin, whereas though
you still gonna go to that pool hall.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna change what I'm doing because you did.
Okay, so that's what you recommend for everybody else.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, you got to do what's best for you.
Okay,
Right.
But me personally, you asked what I would do. What I would do, I would still go to the pool hall.
Okay,
But I'm not going in there with nothing that I'm willing to lose. Because if he tried to take it from me, I ain't even gonna talk about what I'm gonna do.
Right.
I'm just not gonna put myself in the position for him to take nothing from me. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, getting back on the topic, with Trump saying the stuff that he say, it don't surprise me anymore. Mm-hmm. But at that same time, it still surprises me to hear what you just played. Like I don't know nobody else to say stuff like Trump said it, and it's kind of crazy because now the narrative is it makes sense. Let's now bring the narrative of, oh, y'all wanted to vote in Biden. Now
So this is what he gonna do.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just the opportunity is there.
Right. So
For
why
him
not
to-
take advantage of him to say
Exactly.
that? So just put that in there
And I'm not
make
saying,
him think he said it.
I mean, who knows if it was true or not? You said you heard one that wasn't in there.
It wasn't in there.
So who's to say that wasn't added in there? You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying
said
it
that.
was. I'm not saying it's not.
It's a 50-50
What I'm saying
thing.
is, I haven't heard him come out and say nothing wild.
With this, I say anybody out there that's
he
listening
ain't
to
even
us,
in the
call
office
in, let
good
us know.
to make you get what I'm saying. Like, the black vote got him.
That was
in there.
dated
And so
September.
why even put that in there? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna give it to the black and brown folk.
You
It
said
was the black vote that won him this race.
I
I was
don't
no
know.
doubt about
in
it.
September
But
though.
did y'all see? It was stats about that. That was majority of the black people that did that. Y'all know for sure.
Let me say
Yo,
this.
we
Let me say this.
we got Southern Blues.
I
from
ain't
Mr.
never,
Wilbur.
I ain't never seen that many black folk out like that since Obama.
Oh, you know what? Hold up. We owe somebody a shout out too.
Who?
Mr.
Shout out to the real producer.
Oh, the real producer. Hold on. Let me call him now and see if he can call in.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Mr. Marcus.
I'm gonna call him now and see if he pick
We're
up.
eating in your honor.
If he
He's
pick
having a
up.
good time.
This is a celebration.
I saw the
Yeah.
pictures. He's having a great time.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, oh yeah.
Big
But,
up.
He's staying in the room and just going to the restaurant. That's all they can do.
Was it the beach
run.
too?
Nah.
So he
I saw the
quarantined
beach.
too.
He was at the beach?
Yeah.
Oh, it must have been them looking. The beach was right there, and he took a picture like he was at it.
No, him and
Guys,
his lady
the
was on the
question
beach.
Is what,
Oh, okay.
what can you do during quarantine? What if you quarantine? My friend, we waiting for her to call in. Shout out to my homegirl Patricia.
Oh, you can call in? Okay. All right, cool.
She just found out she got COVID-19, and she wants to know what can you do in quarantine. She done watched everything on Netflix.
Write a book about it.
She didn't play.
She can read.
Tell her
Read.
write a book and read.
Read,
bored.
pray,
Pray. I said
get
she
close
eat,
to the
'cause,
God.
we in here
If she
smashing.
into that, if she
Yeah,
knows,
no, she
wants-
is, she is.
Okay, well then that's the best time. Quarantine. You got to think about it. When people are depressed, what's the first thing they do with depressed folk? They quarantine them, isolate them.
You did really?
I isolated myself. I stayed in my house. I didn't go nowhere. I ain't go call my son. I ain't call nobody. And when you're going through a situation like that, most of the people, even like, okay, let's say dealing with people that are mentally disturbed, even right now what's going through, the first thing we do when they go off, we isolate them. And see, my thing is that you got to be in a position when you're going through something like this.
That's bad.
And you got it. This thing either gonna bring you close to God, or you just gonna say F him. Is it gonna do two things?
God, forgive Mr. Wilbur for even saying that.
No, but that's the way some people may take that all the way live, because some people don't believe that it's real.
That's true.
And even if they got it, some of them still it was nurses that we know, that I know, that said even when the people got it, they was cussing them out because they felt as though they didn't have it and they died from something else. And they said, no, it's COVID.
KL, she out of breath. She ain't got no energy, no nothing to be cleaning nothing. KL said, clean your house, exercise, clean out your closet, just clean.
But
Drink
she's
Gatorade.
living with people though, right? And she got to be in her room.
Yeah, she got.
So somebody else is cooking food, and they just bringing it to her.
Wow.
He said he done got back into driving RC cars.
What?
Remote control.
Oh my
control
gosh.
cars.
Yo. Hey, yo, can I get one?
Yo said
We can
that.
race. I'm with it.
Does she have an iPhone? Can she FaceTime people? You don't know?
She does have an iPhone.
Okay.
I'm hoping that she calls and I asked her to. She did respond. So
Okay, cool.
She can ask
cool,
somebody to bring her some arts and crafts stuff.
I'm gonna get a RC car. We're gonna race.
Or
FaceTime.
Oh my gosh. Or a coloring book. You know those
It's-
adult,
you know what-
adult
She
coloring
need,
book.
she need to get that PS5 and play the game.
You need to stop. You need
know
to
what?
stop. Hopefully the
All
government
these people
fund it.
out there that want to get their PS5.
I'm just saying.
Chris is rubbing everybody's face because he
I'm
got the
just
PS5. My son was saying they saw somebody that got the PS5. They beat him up for it outside the store.
Yo, KO said he got 4 RC cars, so we can all race. KO, I'm gonna have you on the show. We gonna race, all right?
Look, where we gonna race it up and down the hallway?
Look,
well, ain't nobody in the hallway
No, on
right
the
now.
table
Not
right
at
here.
this time.
On the table.
Not at this
Look,
time.
I'm gonna smoke y'all on this table. Y'all don't want to go on the table.
Hey, remember race cars? Remember the race cars track where you used to be the 4-track, 2-track, and you used to race with the remote control? Was y'all born during that time?
Yeah,
When we
yeah,
had-
yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean-
electric cars that would be on the thing. I used to love them things.
Well, see, by the time I was like really playing with cars, we had Hot Wheels.
Well, right,
so-
but Hot Wheels wasn't using the electric track.
No,
They-
some of
some
the
of
Hot,
was?
yeah, they did. Hey, KL, how many Hot Wheel tracks did they get us for Christmas?
How many you got, y'all?
the
The electric ones or the ones you click together?
No, it was electric. Like you had to press the button and they would race around the track. It was one that had a little like a meteor,
Right.
and eventually through the cars flying around the track, they would hit each other, and when they hit each other,
Right.
it would smack into the meteor would blow up.
Okay,
It
guys.
was kind of cool.
Yeah,
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I love racing cars
But,
back then, man. Love that stuff.
Look, he said, "Shit, we had a lot." I know we had at least 6 of them, because I can tell you, we had a meteor
Spoiled.
one, we had a volcano one, we had we had one that was kind of like a parking garage.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know why
parking
we was
garage.
racing
Yeah.
at a parking garage, but there was a parking garage one. Man, my cousin, God rest his soul, cousin Stevie, he had like this. I almost want to bring it in and show y'all. It's like a little van, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the van was like a box mat, so you could unfold the van, and then it was like a city.
And within
inside.
that, so the whole van.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
so
was tight.
like you had little teeny
Cars with it, yeah.
and little, like we used to bring other toys from other like stuff and put that inside the city. We'd be running around. You ever played the game? What's the video game called?
I don't play video games, but just go ahead.
You never
pick.
played?
You never played?
Never?
no
No,
video games?
really, I wasn't a video game.
It was a game. Tease might know this. It was a game called Rampage.
Yeah, I remember Rampage. I
Okay.
remember.
See?
But I don't remember.
See?
I'm not a player dude, so I wasn't like the one. Oh, I got to play that game. My cousins, they did that. I didn't do that.
Oh yeah, yo, the helicopter.
Now the helicopters, that would be fun.
Ayo,
But they would break up so fast.
They got
though.
remote control helicopters too. We gotta get that
Yeah,
too, bro.
they are nice.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
no,
those.
You
no.
paying some money, though,
I got a
man.
story for y'all, right?
Oh
All right,
gosh.
so
Did anybody get hurt?
no, well, Keith Feelings got hurt, but that's it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so sorry, KL, I gotta tell the story, yo. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. So when I was little, right, my brother, KL is he lives in America now, but he was living in England for most of my life, most of my childhood. Yeah, so
That was cool.
I seen him.
He's just gonna say it like that's
like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
He was just living in England.
He lived in England with
his
his mom for most of my childhood, probably from like the time I was like 5, 6 till I was like he moved back when he was 18, so till I was like 11 to 12.
Was he born here?
Yeah, he was born here.
Okay.
Okay.
But so before he left for England, he was, me and my dad and Keith, we were going to go see him off, and we was playing with all his toys. Like he was giving us like all of his toys that he couldn't take with him. Mm-hmm. And it was like me and Keith had a thing about cars, but he had this helicopter, yo. It was the coolest toy, right? And
the helicopter was the coolest toy.
Yo, I mean, we was 4 or 5.
Yeah, I got you. It's the coolest
I might
toy.
even honestly been 3, to be honest with you. I don't even know how I remember this, but we talk about it all the time. So he had the helicopter toy, right? And Keith wanted to play with it, but he wouldn't let Keith play with it. He kept like taking it every time Keith would give it to me. Keith would take it from me, and I would go play with something else, and then he would take it from Keith and give it back to me. And Keith got so mad, yo, because he like, yo, why you won't let me play with it? And I don't even remember what his answer was. Why you ain't let Keith play? Yo, he mad. Yo, why you ain't let Keith play with the helicopter? Yo? I don't know. I guess I was the favorite, but
Yo said that.
no, for real. Keith was so mad. Like he started crying. Like he really wanted to play with his helicopter toy, and he wouldn't give it to him. He kept giving it to me.
That's mean.
Yo,
especially if it was just one of them.
He said he don't even know. He was probably like 10 or 11 at the time when he was giving. He took the helicopter toy from Keith and gave it to me. I just know. I vaguely remember the helicopter. So when I know what he's talking about,
right?
But like I don't remember even wanting to play with that helicopter toy. I just know that they told me like, yo, they just kept taking it from Keith and giving it to you, and Keith just kept crying. And then when everybody would go away, he would go take it from you again, and you go play with something else, and they would give you the helicopter toy back.
Cry, baby,
like
cry,
I was
baby,
bound to probably break the
baby.
helicopter, which I'm pretty sure I did. One of the propellers was missing.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, I remember it had 3 propellers, but one of them was missing. I
Chris
broke it
did
off.
it.
Well, I ain't break it off. It was broke though.
All right, I do want to ask about Patricia.
Mm-hmm.
Did she say where, like, what did they go out and do? Was it a party? Was they just hanging out? Like,
she didn't specify what they were doing, but she did say that, you know, the person she was hanging out with them. They knew
that the other person had
that
COVID.
somebody they came in contact with
had COVID.
was positive, and they didn't quarantine and they didn't do
what they supposed to do.
And that's kind of why she was disappointed.
was she wearing a mask around this person?
She didn't, because the person is close and cool, like real tight.
I got you.
So, you know, it would be no different than one of your brothers coming around you and not telling you today it's with somebody that was positive. You know what I'm saying?
I can't imagine.
But you would be upset, right?
You'll be upset.
Beyond it.
Yeah, beyond it, because now you put my life in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What's up, Prince?
What's up, Prince? Chooser.
No, but like, and I get it, but I also get, and you know, I always say this: you got to take responsibility for your part. So, regardless of the fact that, you know, so and so came around you, was around somebody who was positive, knew that they was around somebody who was positive, you also shouldn't have been around them. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we should probably really, I mean, we our situation is a little bit different, but in reality, if you're around somebody, if you're around a lot of people, you really should be taking a serious extra amount of precaution. I know at my job right now, I still have to a certain extent, see and meet people. So I'm constantly hitting the hand sanitizer, rubbing my hands together.
All the ways.
Like, all day. Like, my hands, actually, not that bad. But on a normal basis, my hands be ashy because it'd be like, I'm always wash my hands, always hit the hand sanitizer.
Well, you know what? One thing.
I try not to share pens.
Yeah,
everything.
for sure.
It's like I work at the hospital, you know. You just got to take precaution. Wear the mask, do your hands every here and there, you know, and just be taking people temperatures, whatever, you know. You just got to be cautious, you know. And everybody, it's almost like having when I think of a gun, I always think of a gun being loaded. Mm-hmm. That's the way I look at this. Everybody is loaded right now to me.
Right.
So I put my mask on wherever I'm at. That's just a normal thing, you know. I had a conversation where I had to get myself together because even at my worship service, you know, I'm kind of real aggressive. You know, I'm into it. You know?
Yeah.
And then I had to calm myself down and say, you know what? You know, people, you don't want to put nobody. So now I had to put myself on defense and say, you know what? They're right. You know, and not saying I was wrong or right, but you have to think of the people that you're around and how they may feel different of your actions.
Yeah.
Even though you know that you just got a COVID test, you know you don't have COVID, you got to get one. Like I know at Market Job, they get one every month. My job, I get one just because every month. I can.
So,
and it's no cost for me.
Oh, wow.
So, I've never had one. So, let me ask you.
Woo-hoo! The test?
Oh, you had one?
I hate it.
Yeah, because it goes up in your nose.
Oh, I hate it.
And that feeling doesn't go away till like days after. It ain't like you still can feel it like they up in your nose. You're like, what in the world? Because they hit a certain nerve.
Yes, exactly. Like it's like you know nothing's supposed to be up there. Yes.
So it hurt for a couple of days?
I mean, like you can still feel that uncomfortableness, but nothing equals up to when they first get up in there, and then they gotta like twist it for a certain amount of time, back and forth, and then do both nostrils. Like, oh my gosh, I just can't. So, no, thank you.
Well, that's also because you're not used to anything being that.
That's what I'm saying. It's foreign.
Nose.
Like if it's a foreign object up there, like make your eyes water. It's not a good feeling.
No, I didn't have the water eyes.
Oh, my eyes was
I didn't have it. It just went up in my nose. It was like, oh Lord. Like, okay. That's what you have to do. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We just gonna be up in there.
I thought
like
I was done. She said, oh no, we gotta do the other one. I said no.
She had to do both of them?
Yes.
No, I only did one.
What? No, she tortured me on purpose then.
Oh, yes, she did. You must have got the wrong test. She did both your nose. Either she liked
my
you or
test
she
came
did
back
like
in 15 minutes. I know I got the right test.
Then that must have been, yeah.
She was testing up for something else.
Yeah, like, what else you got up in there?
No, hell no.
That's the thing, man. Like, mine took probably 24 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, it came like the next day. They sent me out a text because I had to. And matter of fact, I had it done when I had my operation done.
Okay.
So I had it 2 days before my operation.
I was about to say you had to get it before. Okay.
2 days, right? So anytime.
But did you get your result back before that too?
Yeah, because see, if my result back came positive, I couldn't have the
surgery.
The surgery at all.
Yeah, because it puts you as a high risk.
A high risk now
Wow.
because now I'm going in and I'm already. If I got the COVID, I got the COVID. So what you going to operate on me for? Then that put everybody else.
Yeah.
Because now you open up organs because most of the COVID is coming from when they had to put the thing down in the person's throat. And then when they take it out, all of that stuff comes up. And so now you bring in the whole COVID-19 all the way up.
I'm not ready for this conversation.
You know,
I'm not
so.
ready.
You sure? You wanted to
You wanted to talk about it. Sure.
We were
Mr.
supposed to be talking about quarantining and let's.
This is part of
why you
quarantine.
have to because of this.
This is
so
part of quarantine.
Did they text you your results? Or
Yes.
They did.
They text me, yeah, before I got
What
to
did
the
it say?
hospital.
Okay, so let's speak on that because she actually mentioned that she was upset. So she said that she was at the hospital for all of 15 minutes.
Yeah, and they came back to her and said, you got it, right?
Well, at some point in her visit, she had mentioned that she'd had no taste and no smell.
So they probably knew then.
I was gonna say, I think she feels as though that they knew, and they was like, you know what,
We still got to take the test.
Or ain't no point in taking a test?
Well, no. I mean, she took the test.
Okay.
But when you let them know, when you confirm that not having no taste and not having no smell is not normal symptoms.
It's one of the major.
It's a distinctive thing to say you got COVID-19 as opposed to like, I mean, don't get me wrong. To a certain extent, you might lose your taste when you get a cold. If your cold is bad enough, or your smell if your cold is bad enough. If your nose is stuffy enough, you know what I'm saying. But a stuffy nose is a lot different from what they going through. Like their nose is not stuffy, and they cannot smell.
Right, and that's the whole difference. You know, it's just like one of the main things about is that you have diarrhea.
You got diarrhea with COVID?
Yeah, no. Some people that I know had diarrhea and aches. Their body ached and they had pains like their whole body ached. So, you know, and that's the thing is like I had 1, 2, 3, probably 5 people I know so far. You know, we don't hang out enough like that. I just know that they had it. And they close friends, but they had it. And it's like, wow, you know, and all of them had different symptoms from what they went through. Like I told you, one of my other buddies, all he did was drink Gatorade, and they gave him the pill, and that was it. Told him go home. Here, take this pill, drink Gatorade.
Wow.
And that's what he did. He quarantined in his house and drank Gatorade.
So when you quarantine and you got those side effects and stuff, like what are you supposed to really eat? Is it like soups and stuff?
No, he was just eating. But
because it'll piss me off if I'm trying to eat this good food and I can't taste. I see it, but I can't taste it. I can't smell it. That is so annoying.
Let me
to
tell you something, because I don't know if I ever told you this. Ryan,
the chef,
he cannot taste,
but he cooked. But he's an awesome cook.
Mm-hmm. Now. The kicker here
That's
is
weird.
Yeah, I know, right? Ain't it right?
I thought every chef is supposed to taste their food, and if you can't,
does.
It ain't accurate. Then
I'm gonna tell you what's really funny.
That's crazy.
You know, I asked him the same thing. Ryan likes, and this is probably, I'm gonna say pineapples before and after this. So,
oh my gosh,
Ryan likes textured food.
That's pineapples. That was your pineapple?
He liked texture food. That means
texture,
right? That got grittiness to it, or it's not soft. Like
that's why you say pineapples is what I want to know.
And I'm gonna say pineapples again.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm
not a guy, so I don't really understand.
Right. Because Mr. Wilbur get it.
He barely get it. He just saying it because you said.
No, I get it.
Okay,
you like textured food.
But
do you get it now?
I'm not trying to make fun of him.
No, he like texture food.
You ever lick sandpaper, Tease?
I really don't get it. So like you gotta explain it a little better than that.
No, we can't. It's Rum TV.
Yo, don't try to say it's Rum TV.
Now I'm saying it's Rum TV. Right?
It's Rum TV. We can't say it. Oh, okay, cool.
We can do that on mixstation.
That goes against everything that we even say.
It's a man law violation, Tease. I mean, like
later. You know what?
What I'll say is this. That shit gay.
I guess you can tell me later. Then
look, somebody calling in. Somebody calling in.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, seriously though. Yo, I mean, like, it's a reason why we don't put stuff in our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is you on the air with Chris and Cortez. What's on your mind?
Hey man, hey, this Big Nick.
What's up, Big Nick?
Happy birthday, Big Nick.
I ain't calling you Big Nick.
Thank you.
I ain't calling you Big Nick.
Because you want to say pineapples.
Hold on. Let's ask him.
Because he quarantined now.
Oh, wow.
He down in Florida.
Look, Big Nick.
Yes, sir.
Do you find anything wrong
oh my gosh.
with a guy liking food with texture? Like, that's his preference.
With a guy liking what?
Textured food. It has to be textured.
You get it?
Food?
You get it?
Like the food has texture.
You get it?
Nah, I don't want no texture in my mouth.
Okay,
you got it. You got it.
I like season. I don't know about no texture.
Well,
all food got different textures, truthfully, though.
I mean, most of them do, but that's not like
we're not looking forward to eating something because we like how it feel on our tongue.
Stop it! Enough!
Woo, Shabba.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on this stuff.
Yeah, I feel you, son. I feel
See,
you.
I just came.
So how you doing? How you doing down there and being quarantined down there?
Man, it's nice down here, man. It's real nice.
Oh,
Is it people walking the streets? A lot of people?
Yeah, people are out, but not today. This is down here. This considered a real cold day. It's like almost 55 down here today. They consider that like a winter chill.
What? Are y'all wearing y'all mask? How y'all supposed to?
No.
Absolutely.
I know you are. Cause that thing down there roaring down
And
there.
right now we at the we at the world famous house of Mac.
The world famous
So we
house
get ready
of
to
Mac.
eat.
Y'all get ready to eat?
Yeah, house of Mac, like mac and cheese and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I got you.
Oh yeah, bring that back.
That
Yeah.
sounds so good.
You gonna have to bring some of that back.
Yeah.
No, listen, look.
Yeah, well, TSA ain't gonna allow it.
I know TSA is not allowing that. Yeah.
They suck.
Yeah.
So I went down to Florida. I was in Hollywood, Florida, in May. And when I was down there,
Yeah, Hollywood is like the hood.
it's not like the hood in Baltimore though.
No, sir,
That's a different type of hood, yo.
It's a nice hood, huh?
Yeah, it's a nicer hood. That's
Okay.
like Beverly Hills hood.
Hood.
No, it's not like Beverly Hills, but it's not like the hood down here. Though.
Yeah.
But while I was down there, right, this
Yes,
summer.
they are.
This is May, so COVID's going on.
Right.
When I tell y'all, we went through Georgia, Virginia, what was that? Tennessee. Everywhere we went through, them people ain't had no
mask on. Just for
They
whatever.
They wasn't
so
social
distancing, nothing.
Man, I had the guy, no gloves, nothing, in the little gas station joint. It wasn't a 7-Eleven, but it was kind of like their
Right.
type of 7-Eleven. Grabbing slices of pizza for people, no gloves, like. And I know
They didn't care.
it was busy, but yeah, yo, they did not
They didn't
care.
care.
When I tell you,
That's why the
mask
number's so high down there.
I
Hey, y'all, I gotta go, y'all.
Well, go ahead. Well, happy birthday.
Happy
Enjoy
birthday
yourself.
again.
I'll
All
see
right,
you when you
thank
get
y'all.
back.
Thank y'all for being a part of Mix Station. I really appreciate y'all. You know,
Thanks for
Yeah,
having
I
us.
treated them. I treated
TV for
them.
life. Go ahead.
Yeah, I treated them for what was that? Southern Blues tonight.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Just want to
you
bless
did.
their
No,
heart.
we ain't doing no Southern Blues.
You know we are. All right, buddy. Go ahead and enjoy yourself, Marcus.
All right, y'all.
Okay. Peace. Bye.
So I'm not even gonna lie, like it really like not creep me out, but I'm like, yo, like they don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like the pandemic is going on, and they don't care. They think because it's about it's getting warm. By May, it's getting warm outside.
They don't care. They just didn't care.
They did not, none at all. Like.
And see, that's a scary thing, you know. Like, once again, if you pick up a gun, I always think that's loaded. And to me, this is that type of situation. Everybody that I meet is loaded. Everybody.
That's crazy. Yeah. No.
And that's the way. It's like a movie that we live in right now, like a sci-fi movie.
Speaking of movies, what's the best quarantine movie? What's the best
quarantine movie that I like that I thought of? It was the movie
Quarantine.
like Quarantine, yeah, but
That was a good movie.
movie. But
gotta
the
watch
movie
it
with
again.
Dustin Hoffman, and it was like they were talking about the pandemic where people was dying, and they were dying because of the they were getting like a rash, and it came from the jungle of these.
That sounds familiar.
It was
Yeah.
a good
With
movie,
the
and when the quarantine, when they would start with the COVID thing, this movie came, and everybody thought the movie just came out. No, that movie came out years ago with Dustin Hoffman, and I forgot the woman, which was his wife, and they was in the movie. They was both doctors,
I know what you talking about.
and they were talking about it was like
It
something
began
that
with
was
a
in the
P.
air. It was something that was in the air, and people was catching it because it was in the air.
And he caught it.
And he caught
But
it.
he didn't die
But he
from
didn't
it.
die because they were trying
Just
to find
tell everybody
cure.
the movie.
It was a good movie. Now the
the
movie
movie.
been out
I was
forever.
gonna say because in the beginning of the movie, his wife caught it and died, and I think was it his son?
Somebody. It
I
was
know
like
what you talking about.
yeah. It was an older movie. It was done because what's name was in it too. The fat. Well, you're not
Outbreak.
fat anymore.
Outbreak.
That's the movie.
Yeah,
Outbreak.
thanks, KO.
It was
KO got
just. It was just like what we going through now. And if you look at Outbreak, it was like yo, this is what we going through. But the movie came out years ago.
Did y'all see? What's the name of that show? It's a show on Netflix that came out just as this was coming out. Actually, the show
you
came
come
out
out
in
Bird Box,
2016.
Blackbird, Bird
No,
Box.
no, not that. Not
Because
that.
that was like someone in the air.
2016. It's not called Quarantine. What is it called? What is the show called? Hold on one second. Hold on. Dang, we need a phone just to look up stuff. Can somebody get on Netflix?
I told you.
Can somebody get on Netflix right now?
I just downloaded Netflix today too. I have it. What's up?
KO, I gotta pause the live so I can find
Tell
this.
me.
I'm not gonna be able to find it on yours.
Oh my gosh.
It's a recent on mine.
Who's in it?
I couldn't even tell you. Hold
And
on.
it's a show?
I'm about to tell you right now. Hold up.
Well, while Chris is looking for that, did you guys see the new movie on Netflix called Peppermint?
I need to see that.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me the movie.
I'm not you. It was so good. I love me some guns and woo. It was really nice. So when you see it, please come back. With
I'm gonna let y'all know.
back, Peppermint.
Yeah, because it's sort of
It's right there. It's on the top.
Love it.
It's like
The Punisher.
Okay, so like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Columbia.
No,
Columbia was like that too. The girl.
Yeah.
That vengeance.
I feel like I need to watch that movie again though. What is it, Columbiana?
Columbiana.
Yeah.
Patricia to call in because Patricia's actually the person who told me to watch the show.
Oh snap!
That's crazy that I can't even remember.
That's crazy.
All right, hey Mr. Wilbur, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Did you ever figure out the bell ringing sound that we was gonna use?
Yeah, but I gotta figure out how to get it on here. Marcus know how to get it. I didn't want to take one of our other things off and then.
Do we have one that we can use?
Yes,
for
we
right
do
now?
have one.
Can you play that for me?
I can get it off my phone if you want me to.
All right, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I just need you to play that song.
So you just want a bell. Oh, okay? I give you.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'll give you some.
That's funny.
Is this like? Ain't it a previously? Can you go to the previously? No, we good.
Not lockout, is it?
No. So last episode, Cortez had mentioned that we're gonna start ringing bells and giving gifts. This episode,
12 days of Christmas.
because Chris is a really fast learner. If y'all didn't know,
Sometimes.
we got a gift for you today.
That is
Chris,
so wonderful.
Thank you. Is this an embarrassing gift?
It is absolutely embarrassing. You should definitely be embarrassed.
So I'm gonna wait to open this, guys.
No, go ahead. Open it live. We want to see. The audience wants to see. Do it slow and make sure the camera can see you.
Oh, she in the camera.
He said, "Make sure the camera can see you." Ooh,
Hold it up so everybody can see.
I see a logo. Aww.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Go ahead, open it up.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Let me feel it.
Oh wow, this a real T-shirt.
Oh, this is, yeah. Who's that?
Look.
The sublimation boy.
Yeah.
You can feel that.
And we gonna
That's
go.
in there.
Synchrony edge.
You are funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we gonna be rocking
I like
Rum TV
that.
shirts.
I like that.
but also-
With Baltimore City. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me get my chair right. Hold up.
Yeah.
We also gonna go ahead, pull your other one out. You got other stuff in there.
What?
Is that a mask? What's that?
Yes, a Rum TV man.
Get out of here. Yes.
So dope.
That is tight. I love that Baltimore. Let me
Thank
Shout out to
you.
Synchrony Edge.
Yes.
whoever this young lady is.
That's
Wow.
I can't tell y'all who she
Okay.
is, but shout out to Synchrony
Why you can't
Edge.
tell it? This her business,
Look,
right?
we are gonna be selling.
Why you can't tell that's her business?
That didn't sound right, but I meant what I said,
Why you
right?
can't tell that's her business?
Look, I can't even.
I'm sorry, Chris. Mr. Whoop is
He's
crazy.
funny, ain't he?
Like, what you
Thank
mean you
you,
can't tell it?
Chris.
That's her business, right? I know it sounds different. That is awesome. There are some wonderful T-shirts.
Wow. We have to give a big shout out to Mr. Marcus for even redoing our logo. Like,
Amen.
that's nice.
Amen.
And he did exactly what we asked for,
Amen.
like, in 2 minutes.
Was it 2 minutes?
Okay, maybe less than that. It was with a click.
He was like, oh, that's what y'all want? Okay.
Oh,
all right.
wow.
I'll send it to y'all right now. What you say?
That was so dope with the Baltimore skylight. That is hard.
That is
Wow.
hard.
Thank you.
Yo, I'm really.
Thank you, best friend.
You're welcome.
Even though you pissed me off before we got here. Thank you.
I know I had to get you back.
Thank you. That's so nice. Oh, now I'm being in uniform.
That is
Yo,
nice.
I mean,
Forget
I'm really,
dressing up. Thank you.
I'm really mad. Like,
That you can't find that show.
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Wilbur, again for the food.
Oh, no.
Yes,
look.
thank you, Mr. Wilbur.
I just want to
so
appreciate
the
y'all.
announcement is. I'm sorry to
Go
cut
ahead,
you
go
off.
ahead.
He always cut people off.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
It's Rum TV. Mix Station don't do that,
It's
but
a
this
genuine-
Rum TV.
I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Like,
Okay,
anything on Rum
bless y'all.
TV on it.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
It's a genuine apology. I
Yeah.
did not mean to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Thank you for my
But-
gift.
You're welcome.
I knew when you asked about that bell, I was like, oh, he really do got a surprise. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So we are going to be selling Rum TV shirts and hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned because
We talked about this, y'all, but Chris is making boss moves, okay, as the COO.
we will be selling shirts and hoodies. Please, we're gonna be stay tuned,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because we're gonna discuss how we're gonna be giving some of them away. Win some.
I hear a contest.
And we're also going to be, like I said, selling them
Mm-hmm.
hoodies, shirts, masks. We're even going to be putting some sweatpants together.
Ooh, what about some hats?
Hats too.
The hats is
Dope.
hats is my main
I
thing.
ain't even tell you about that. We got
Uh-oh.
TV hats coming
Yeah.
soon, and y'all know how I feel about the hats. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love hats
I
too.
love hats.
but we're going to wrap up the show on that.
Okay.
Cortez,
That is so wonderful.
You
I'm
are a
so
great
happy for y'all.
CEO.
Y'all doing it.
I appreciate you. So,
The feelings are mutual. Oh, but we're about to wrap up the show. We got a phone call.
We got a phone
Thank
call.
you, thank you, Chris.
What is the name of
You're
the
awesome.
show?
Just type it into Google. Who's in it?
Oh, no.
What's the? he said, you know you call at the end of the show, Mr. Wilbur. Stop playing. Thank you for calling Rum TV. You on air with Cortez and Chris.
She called every
What's on your mind?
Y'all making me feel bad. Don't do that. Don't
Wait,
do
no.
that.
I said, you know you calling at the end of the show, right?
Stop playing with her, Mr. Wilbur.
She call every week. I say something crazy every week. Y'all just don't hear
We
me.
don't hear you.
But she be hearing me, though.
But she did good at keeping it between y'all.
I said, oh, you calling again? Oh.
Leave her
She don't say
alone.
nothing. She just laughs. Yeah, well, you crazy. Yeah.
Look,
You know you
she
calling
is a
again, though.
verified supporter,
Supporter.
okay?
Yes, she is.
Fan.
Yes, she is. We gonna give her her own segment.
That's
What's
right.
on your mind
What's
today?
on your mind? Hey, I like that. What's on your mind?
Okay, guys. Okay, as usual, you know, I think you all do a beautiful show. It was very enlightening. I was enjoying seeing you guys sitting there and enjoying your food.
Oh my
I forgot the name
gosh.
of that restaurant.
Southern Blues.
Oh, man.
Yes, shout out to
He has
Southern
3
Blues.
locations.
3 locations.
It was pretty
Yeah, I
good.
see. You know, it's like, I think they got their food this week. And I know it looked like Chris couldn't wait to get into his container.
Oh, we went straight in there right at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
but we
show.
have we have a good amount left because we can't really enjoy it on camera.
I got the name of it.
I know.
Yeah, but we are so grateful. Mr. Wilbur is amazing. So
Like Marcus said, we really want to appreciate people who are not you know, y'all living y'all dream, we living our dream, and we helping each other out. And you want to help out. You know, they're the youngest. Y'all the youngest.
We the youngest with a show on Mixstation Radio.
The youngest people that's been a part of Mixstation.
Hey yo!
Everybody else is older. You know, most of our clients are older. They're the youngest. And so to see these young people to say, look, we just going to do a show. I remember when y'all all came in, and the first show was just dynamite.
Yeah.
That I knew then. I was like, yo, this is what we need. Like, talk about real issues, because I'm about real issues.
Yeah.
You know, we got one that I'm going to talk about later on, but we ain't talking about that tonight. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually, is we going to talk?
Are we a part of this?
Yeah, y'all part of that. Y'all always
the
part
Friday
of
show?
that. We can do that Friday.
Quartine's not going to be here. So we're going to push it unless something changed and she could be here.
It's up there.
But we got a special guest coming on Friday. Her name is Faith. She will be joining me on Friday.
I'm so sad.
And what's she talking about?
We're going to have a conversation about fake love.
Well, that's part of it. That's part of it. That's it right there. That's it. Shucks. That's it. Talk about it. Shucks.
Yeah.
Fake love.
So, yo, tune in on Friday for our episode with Faith on Fake Love.
I'll be streaming from South Carolina.
That's
fine.
That's gonna be a deep.
That's fine. That's gonna be awesome. That's
gonna
be awesome. I'm gonna really enjoy that show. Jesus.
I feel like I need to promote that all week.
Yeah, we can't be here all night. I gotta go to work. Jesus, I might be all night. Might make me call out of work. We talking about that.
You at work Friday night?
Yeah.
Oh, we sorry.
No.
Fortunately for me, I don't have any more weekends this month.
Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's sad.
That's what's up,
awesome.
yo. Shout out to my new job. We're not gonna say where it's at.
You got your promotion. Good job.
But,
I'm so sorry to the young lady that called in. We are being so rude.
Yes,
How
I'm
you
so
doing?
But you know what? I'm used to it now.
She used to us being rude. That's not good. Rum TV, we gotta get this together.
Yeah, CEO.
Hey,
You know what? Y'all
COO.
better hope I don't put that on Facebook. Don't call it to Rum TV because they'll leave your hole.
They want me to get in. They be talking over top of you. What you want to say? My bad. We forgot about you. What you wanted to say? Okay. All right. We back to our conversation again. Thank you.
We need to keep our eyes on that clock. You get 2 minutes on the phone. That's it. We gotta pay some bills.
We gonna do better. I'm sorry.
We do apologize. This is the last time. Mark our words.
I'm gonna see to it that we do better, especially when quiet.
Y'all get yourselves and y'all chit-chatting.
We have a good time when we're here. Just the three of us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
You're such a blessing.
Thank you so much for calling. You're the only one that calling.
You ain't lying. That's why I say the stuff I say to you. Shucks. You know this is the end of the show, right?
Hey, well, look, I called.
And
Yes, you
that's
did.
right.
Yes, you did.
Except
Yes,
for
you
one
did.
show you forgot to call, and I was really sad.
You
But
was
it's
really
okay.
sad when
It
she
was
didn't
one.
call?
It was
And
one.
she
that
gonna
one
bring
show.
that up. You know.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
sorry, but we love you though.
Yeah, all of that. You can have that off for gone. You wouldn't.
My
come
bad.
on now.
I
Yeah.
take it back. Rewind.
But that's why this is Rum TV. So we don't do this on Mixstation
No
Radio.
filter.
Yo,
We're going to do this
said
on
that.
Mixstation.
I don't like filters. Not in my blunts. Like.
Thank you so much, Mother.
You
Thank
know
you.
what?
You're such a blessing. Did she hang up on us?
No, she didn't hang up on us.
I'm going to say,
Boom, 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 boom.
I cannot. Thank you so much for calling in. We truly appreciate you, our number one fan.
Well, y'all blew up. I want a plaque for that. I want a plaque.
Of course, the
Thank
lady
you,
that
I'm
calls in
calling.
every show.
That's right.
You got that. You earned it. You earned it. You consistent. You loyal.
And I do want to say, too, I love your T-shirts, Chris gave you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's what's up. Thank you.
Very, very
He all
nice,
blushing.
very
He always
thoughtful.
blushing. Stop blushing, Chris.
Oh,
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this show. Thanks again so much for calling in. Thank all you guys so much for tuning in. We truly appreciate every single one of you. It's your girl, Cortez, on episode 34, and your boy,
Chris.
we over and out. Peace. Mr. Wilbur, turn us off. I'm just kidding.